Good day, good day. Welcome once again. So today, on today's webinar, we'll be talking about living with a disability and how to build confidence in who you are. I am Tandega Pengu, and I'm from Step Ahead Staffing. And I'm here with my colleague Rufilwe. Before we begin, we want to be clear about something. We are not medical professionals or disability specialists. However, we are disability advocates. This session was created to simply uplift and encourage students and young people living with disabilities by reflecting on confidence, identity, and personal strength. If you have any questions after watching this webinar, you're more than welcome to send us an email. We'll have our details at the end of this session. We'll leave our details there. And I'll follow up with you after the session. So let's begin. So what does confidence really mean? So confidence isn't about being the most outgoing or pretending you've got everything figured out. But true confidence just means believing in your ability to learn, grow, and also cope. So even when things are uncertain, you show up. So standing by your truth, even when it's uncomfortable, that's confidence. Taking small brave steps towards becoming the person that you want to be, that's confidence. So your disability is part of your strength. So living with disability often means navigating extra challenges, whether it's physical spaces that aren't accessible, systems that don't include you, or people that just always make assumptions. But none of these things define your worth. In fact, the fact that you've adapted, problem solved, and you've kept going shows incredible strength. Your disability doesn't make you any less. It's part of what makes you resilient. Your story matters more than you think. Let's talk about your story. Maybe you've had to work twice as hard as to be heard, or maybe you've had to figure things out alone. That doesn't make your story small, it makes it powerful. When you make your own story and you share your story, even with just yourself, you remind the world that people with disabilities live, create, and lead with impact. Even these moments no one sees that are meaningful, they are meaningful. There we have 6 practical ways to build confidence. So you don't have to wait for someone or something to happen, for something big to happen for it to show that you're confident. No. Or for you to feel confident. Nope. So here are 6 practical ways to start building. So start each day with a kind statement about yourself. It starts small. Celebrate the small victories. Even completing a task, celebrate that. It builds your confidence. So ask for help. It's a sign of strength, trust me. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Be gentle with yourself when you make mistakes. Surround yourself with people who accept and support you, and also join communities, online or in person. That's when you also feel seen. That builds success, that builds confidence. So, confidence in everyday life. Confidence often shows in small, everyday activities. So, asking for extra time on a test, that's showing confidence. So, taking public transport alone, that is showing confidence. Wearing clothes that express your identity, and also speaking up when something isn't okay, that is confidence. These actions may seem small, but over time, they shape the way you see yourself and how often others see you. So we learn from others all the time, and learning from inspiring South Africans is also a key thing. So there are many South Africans living with disabilities who show us that disability pride and confidence look like what it looks like. So we have, for example, Untando Mahlangu. She is a double amputee and a Paralympic gold medalist. We have Louise Strayton, a blind author that also speaks and a speaker using her voice. She speaks using her voice and educates and is an advocate for change. We have Uspogazi Ndlankomo, a chef who lost her hearing but made it to MasterChef South Africa. So their stories prove that disability doesn't limit your future, it actually shapes your purpose. We have powerful reminders that we need to hold on to. Confidence isn't about perfection, it's about showing up again and again, even when it's hard. So here are some reminders to carry us with, that we can carry with. You don't have to change who you are to be confident. You deserve to feel proud of your disability. It's part of your journey. Your voice and story matters. And here are some monthly confidence plans that we can do. So confidence grows with you when you make time or space for it daily. So in week 1, you can say something kind about yourself and every morning. Week 2, you can do one thing that scares you, like speaking or applying for something. In week 3, you can spend time with someone who supports you. Week 4, you can learn about someone with a disability who inspires you and tell someone about it. That is confidence. So remember, you don't have to do everything in the way that we say it, but you can try, and that is building confidence. Thank you so much for being a part of today's session. Whether you spoke, reflected, or just listened, it just shows that showing up today is a powerful act of confidence. Let's remember that you are enough, you're not alone, and your story matters. And we encourage you to build your confidence in small ways. And if today helped you, share it with someone who might need it too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tandega. On the slide, we have shown you guys our contact details. You can either email your questions to admin@stepaheadstaffing.co.za, or you can call 010-023-4206, and we'll kindly reply to all your questions. Thank you.